Oh, all you YouTubers out there looking for videos to watch, you're watching me, you're watching free X-rated speech. I'm one pissed off ranting American who's always pissed off about something. And right now it's the outrage shows. Let's see, how many days has it been? I think it's been a full week. It's probably been longer since all this acorn business has been on the news, or in the news, with everybody defunding it and doing all this, even though I don't buy nothing until that organization is destroyed. I've been talking about it for a long time on my videos. If anybody out there been watching anything from me, it's an outlaw organization. Voter fraud is their biggest deal. But anyway, I want to point out the outrage shows on the Communist News Network's affiliate, which is called Headline News, and they have their own channel. And there's two shows that just do nothing but outrage pieces. One is with Nancy Grace. She's always outraged at something. And then you got another outrager that comes right behind her, Jane Velez. Now her name is Jane Velez Mitchell, but when she was in LA, she was Jane Velez, just a newscaster at KTTV, or Channel 5, whatever, KTLA. Looks like Georgia's going to beat Arkansas. Anyway, these shows are, Nancy Grace and Jane, they're just outraged about any story they're doing, just thoroughly outraged. And this is what's so funny. The acorn thing's been out there for a long time now. Acorn, which is funded by the taxpayers, and through what they collect money in other ways, in other criminal activities. They're all over the country, but mainly they get a lot of money from federal taxpayer money. And anyway, they'll show you how to, their would-be clients, how to cheat on their taxes, how to set up a brothel in the home, and where you don't, you can have children, you can use them as the hookers, sell them to men, and they show you how to hide that money that you make off the child hookers. And it's just incredible, this whole acorn thing. What those two kids did, the two 20-year-olds who did the 60 Minutes thing. You know what 60 Minutes used to do? Can you imagine 60 Minutes? Nobody fears those idiots anymore. It used to be everybody would, 60 Minutes is here, all right, hide everything, you got to do this. Nobody fears them anymore because they don't go anywhere where it's going to be anybody of any consequence. That's what's so funny, because anybody of any consequence is criminally involved with the United States government. What a fucking joke, I swear to God. But anyway, my point here is Jane and Nancy Grace apparently are not outraged by child prostitution and how to make one of those homes legal and how you can get around the laws of it. So they're okay with child prostitution. They're okay with federal money going to an organization that shows its clients how to cheat on taxes. They have no problem with that. But the thing that bothers me most is the child prostitution angle of this. That these people, shouldn't there be some outrage from somebody? I mean, there's a lot of Americans showing outrage. I wrote my congressman, and I was totally outraged. And a lot of other people did too. But you would think the two leading outragers on TV would be a little bit peeved, especially because they do a lot of their outrage on child killers and child kidnappers and stuff. Jason Lee Dugard, they ran with that for a couple of weeks, and now this is what they've been doing instead of acorn. Instead of being outraged that somebody would actually show you how to set up a house of prostitution for kids, and the people that are showing you how to do that are funded with federal taxpayer money. But no, they're not outraged at that. They're outraged that a woman was killed and hidden in a wall. And as I'm making this video right now, a woman is being killed by some screwball guy right now. Suck that in. All right. This is their outrage for the last 5 days. That one story. Unbelievable. So anyway, folks, again, it's the propagandist ministries. They're going to tell you what they want you to know. That's it. They're not going to give you any news. They're not going to give you anything worth shock. They're just going to give you what they're told to give you by the government. These people work for the government. They are the propagandist ministries. Even those outrage shows. They don't do those shows on their own. They get a call from upstairs that says, okay, yeah, you can do that, but don't do that. So, understand that, will you? Really. You really need to understand that. You're being lied to constantly, and if something comes up that would hurt the government in any way, because Obama was this organization's lawyer and worked for him and promised them a place at the table when he's elected. You know. So just be aware, people. Anyway, I'm just a little outraged at the outrage shows, and that's the rant. I try to be outraged also. Maybe write those two broads and tell them that they're nothing but phony criminal scum, and they're propagandist lackeys. That's what they are, and they proved it this last week. All right, I'm out.